Hello, it's Acid Dash here today. We are here to talk about art theft. The other thing I wanted to do before we get started is Stargazer and I will be doing we're gonna start doing a podcast. So look up Acid Star Productions. I'll put the link below along with my Facebook, along with Secret Voice again, just so you guys can go there if you ever need motivational quotes, because that's what I live to do, is help people. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about art theft. Now this is a big deal to me, almost as big as self-harm and depression. But I need to talk about art theft because I've had several people now steal my art, my personal art, my OC. Not only before she went from Acid Dash to Achitum Umbra, however you say it. Not only that, she was taken then, and then she was especially taken after I made the transition. She was taken by like 3 different people, all claiming her as their OC. So art theft is a big deal to me, and you know, personally, I feel like if you're a young kid and it's like your first time stealing art, I mean, it's not acceptable at all. In general, it's just not acceptable because not only are you claiming somebody's work, but you're claiming all of their time that they've put into it, all of their effort, all of their tears, their frustrations, their anger. And me being the drawer that I am, I do get very frustrated. You know, when I can't get like the line right and I can't get the things right and things that way. It's really frustrating when people steal your artwork. Now, the way people can not steal your artwork is if you put watermarks on it, but not all of us have the capability to do watermarks, let alone have the money. So I have this website called askmetafilter.com, and he is talking about preventing art theft without using watermarks, which I think is really cool because I think this is something that everybody can really get to know and can really use. Now, personally, I think if you steal somebody's art, like, it's not okay. It's not cool. I got no words, you know. I don't want to say you disappoint me because that's kind of harsh to say, but I'm not very fond of people who steal my art or other people's art. This is especially going out to an app that I use called Equestria Amino. Love the app to death. Great app. If you're a My Little Pony fanatic, go there. Create your own account. It's totally amazing. But I'm going to center today around that app because that app has been where I have gotten my OCs stolen. And yes, curators, however you want to say them, they are great. They've acted immediately and helped, but it still needs to be brought to light. Art theft is not okay. It's not something that you should do. If you really like somebody's art style and you want to ask them, hey, can I commission you? Can I make a request? Can we do an art trade? Can we do something of the sort? Because I really like your art. That's a whole different story than if you just take somebody's art, okay? So no art stealing here, okay? Seriously, not okay. Alright, so how to prevent art theft without watermarks. Again, I will link the page that I am using. I will link it below as well. Yeah, so here we go. Alright. So this guy's talking about he draws fan art for certain Japanese series. It's a hobby, and he doesn't like the watermarks. So we're gonna find out. Alright, cool. So that's really cool. So I never looked at it this way. What you can do instead of adding a watermark, because now you have to pay to have a watermark. And I mean, I agree, watermarks kind of put a damper on the artwork. Now if you're using DeviantArt, definitely watermark your stuff there because people can take it. That's the only watermark required is DeviantArt. But try to, if you can figure out how to offer a low resolution, so, you know, like on DeviantArt, like it's a low resolution and you'll see actually like download the picture. You can do that as well. I don't generally put download links. I'm going to start making bases, so if you guys are interested and credit me, then we can go from there. I'm going to try try my hand at making bases, and if people start taking them and not crediting me for the bases, then I'm gonna stop making bases, remove what bases I've got, and report for art theft. So, because I don't like when my stuff's taken. That's my time that I have put into it, my hours, my effort, my tears, my anger, my happiness, my yay, I got this line finally right after 19 hours of staring at a computer screen. Okay? I put in a lot of time for my artwork, and I know there's a lot of people out there that do the same thing. And yes, while we can record and make it look like it's only like an 8-minute video, it takes 8 minutes to do blah, 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 and we're done. No, that's not the case in this lens. I think the most I've spent on one art piece would be 48 hours with like 2 hours for sleep. So, which yes is like nearly impossible, but when you've got a request you gotta get done, you gotta get them done. So the other thing I want to talk about is patience. That's a big one for me, is when like you take and you know you're just like, I mean, you give somebody a request. I've had this happen to me before, and people are like, they like give you this request and you're like, yeah sure I can do this, and they message you 30 minutes later and they're like, is it done yet? No. If you want it to be done now, I can scribble, do a couple scribbles and give it to you that way. You know, college year fee, and we'll go from there. But if you're gonna ask somebody to take the time out of their day amongst all the other requests they've got, if you're gonna ask somebody to take time out of their day to draw you something, you need to be patient, because we can't just like snap our fingers and boom, it's done, you know? I don't know about anybody else that draws, but I also draw in the order that I get them. So I'll draw this person first and then this person last. That's just, and that's not like picking favorites. That's just the order I got them, and I try to get them done within that order. So naturally, everybody's waiting the same amount of time. If I've gotten a picture of yours and I've not drawn it yet, I'm super sorry. I'm super jam-packed. I'm working on a big old project with my best friend Moondoggy. We are working on doing Fallout Equestria back. He's also working on a couple other fanfics that we're bringing to life. So message me on YouTube down in the comments, or you can message me on my Facebook page, or you can message me on EA. My EA is Psycho Acid, and my little thing is Masi. So yeah, I guess that's really it for today. Like I said, I will link a thing to Acid Star Productions. Go like that. We're gonna start doing podcasts, and hopefully we'll get more people, and we'll go from there. So yeah, I love you all. A link to the page that I'm using over here on the monitor. There will be a link to that page as well. And yeah, so there again, I really love you all, you guys. You all have a great day. Yeah, Trixie says bye. She's not in the camera right now. She's being a little brat right now. Okay, but yeah, I love you all. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoy this vlog. If you do, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, because that's what is going to get me out there. Alright, I love you all. Bye.